Hello and welcome to today's show of Western Media and Sports on Farm and Ranch TV. I'm your host, Kelsey Leinbach, and we have a great show lined up for you today. We're going to start off for those rodeo fans out there. Who's heard of the American? We're going to show you a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
On March 2nd and 3rd, RFT TV's The American will make history again with a two-day event. Buy season tickets and get the same seat guaranteed every year for the next 5 years. For tickets, go to AmericanRodeo.com.
I don't know about you, but that made me ready for some rodeo action. Be sure to catch The American March 2nd to 3rd, 2019 in Arlington, Texas. Get your tickets now before they sell out. In other PRCA news, the 1995 Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame inductee, bullfighter, and barrelman Chuck Henson passed away at 87 years old. For more information on this, be sure to check out the notes section on our Facebook page. Are you looking for some new music to add to your rotation? Check out the Doc West Band and this cool rodeo tune.
He's a ton of muscle, branded fur, blood, hooves, and bones. By the way, his eyes locked on me, well, he don't like me none. He's never given up 8 seconds, don't like cowboys on his back. When the hand pulls that gate, man, it's the only fun he'll ever have. He's kicking up that arena dust and out of the cloud. He's the only one standing. It's a hard day's work, and damn it hurts. These broken bones, they're forever mending. When the gate is pulled, it's a whole lot of bull. He comes from a long line of bronco living hell. And many a Stetson hats took his buck before they fell. And every rodeo generation got the same spell that can't be broke. It's addiction, it's adrenaline when they pull that rope. He's kicking up that arena dust and out of the cloud. He's the only one standing. It's a hard day's work, and damn it hurts. These broken bones, they're forever mending. When the gate is pulled, it's a whole lot of bull. It's a whole lot of bull. As he's kicking up that arena dust and out of the cloud. He's the only one standing. It's a hard day's work, and damn it hurts. These broken bones, they're forever mending. When the gate is pulled, yeah, when the gate is pulled, it's a whole lot of bull. It's a whole lot of
So what do you guys think of that? I don't know about you, but I'm going to be adding that to my next playlist. In other news, the cattle market is taking a hit right now with the wildfires in California and the drought season in the south. We've got dried up ponds and a hay scarcity, and cattlemen are being forced to sell early. If you're interested in the cattle market prices, be sure to check out the Progressive Cattleman's magazine. From our friends on Angus TV, let's take a little look at Gerald Timmerman, who is set to receive an Industry Achievement Award later this month.
Well, we all grew up around the feedlot when we were little, obviously coming from a good German family. The work ethics got pushed on us pretty hard. And then we got the passion for it. We all loved it.
Gerald Timmerman talks about being raised on his family's small feeding operation near Springfield, Nebraska. When he was 28 years old, Timmerman's father offered him and his younger brothers a chance to take charge of the family business.
One of the things that my father did us a great favor is buying the company, not giving the company. So we had to assume a lot of responsibility. He didn't sign on any credit for us or anything. We had to build our own credit. And I think if you ask our wives, that was a bone of contention. I think we went about close to 10 years, 7 days a week, without ever taking a day off, every one of us. And as we, went through, we just drew a salary.
4 brothers were equal partners from day one. No titles, no bonuses, just a simple business plan that was built on hard work.
Been in what I call a lot of storms, from the dairy buyout to, et cetera, et cetera. I think it's just part of the business. You take it in stride. We were so fortunate that we had a lot of good mentors that went through, a lot of things that we were going to go through. And luckily we listened.
Just like he listens when beef consumers send demand signals.
They tell us what they want and how they want it. And that's what we got to produce for them. And I think we've got to get that mentality of saying we will give them what they want. And if you give them what they want, you can rest assured you're going to have a profit. You'll be rewarded for your work. It's easier to go downhill than it is to push something uphill.
Timmerman will receive the Industry Achievement Award at the 2018 Feeding Quality Forum. The meeting is set for August 28th to the 29th in Sioux City, Iowa.
When you get into business, you got to be smart. Smart is an IQ. Just savvy, hungry, and have a little humility, and you can have a pretty good career.
Visit feedingqualityforum.com to attend Timmerman's reception or any of the forum activities. I'm Bob Cervera.
Wow, great job, Gerald. What an honor it is to see your hard work pay off. Are you headed to the movies anytime soon? Well, check out this next trailer and see if it's a go or a no.
Thinking about revenge?
Where's Robert? Where's your husband?
It tears at the soul.
Where's your brother?
But it can also be a weapon.
I'm done with running and I'm sick of hiding.
Power is making decisions. And whatever course you are charting, I choose you, my husband.
We need to unite Scotland.
Robert the Bruce is an outlaw. Any man or woman who would give shelter to him or his ranks is to be executed without trial.
The people are desperate for justice.
I serve Robert Bruce! Join us to free our
I have 50 men to fight the strongest dog in the world. This is how we do it. Take the Leinbach castle by castle.
You could fight for God, for country, for family, I do not care. So long as you fight!
With just a little bit of time left on our show today, let's take it back to my hometown of Molalla, Oregon, and check out the Barnhouse Vintage Market. Hello, I'm here with Morzel Waltner, and we are at the Vintage Barnhouse Market in Molalla, Oregon. Would you like to tell me a little bit about this and where you started out?
How I started the market was I live in Southern California, but I grew up in Molalla. And I love vintage, I love old things, I love saving old things. And so we started in my empty nesting when all my children went away to college, doing vintage markets. We collect it, we go hunt it, we're kind of like the pickers. We go, we get it, and we bring it back, and then we sell it at these markets. That's what we do.
Neat. So how long have you been having one in Molalla?
Molalla, this is my first one. It was amazing, Molalla. I just want to say, Oregon, amazing. Amazing! Like 6,000 something were interested in it. I said, what is going on in Oregon? You love vintage, and I love that. We've been doing it down in California, though, for 5 years.
That's really cool. So is there anything about this market in particular that you want to share with people?
Yes, I need to come home. So the reason I did this one at home is I know that small towns are becoming kind of forgotten about a little bit. And I love Molalla. I grew up in it. I love it. I love everything about it. And it was really important to me to come back to my hometown. I love all the people who own shops here in the small town as well. I went to school with them. I graduated high school with them, and I wanted to support them. It wasn't just a vintage market to bring people to the market, to the park. It was also to bring people to shop downtown. It was to show them downtown and show them the stores and show them small town. Because Safeway's gone on the outskirts, on the outside. Not that I don't love it, but I think there's so much value to loving and valuing what downtown is and keeping small town.
Right, that's so great. And this is such a fun market. There's a lot going on here. So what are some of the events here? What can people see if they're coming to them?
The thing that we do at the vintage market here is we really try to support small business. So we have a lot of the stores that are in town. We actually also just do a lot of trying to, what's been fun is I feel like it's one big reunion. It's been high school reunion, it's been family. I've heard more than not today. I've seen people I haven't seen in Molalla in years, and I saw them at the market. That makes my soul sing. The other thing is they traveled here from Canada. They traveled from Seattle. I was like, wow, you guys are crazy. That just shows the value, I think, of what social media can do to bless a small town. And that is what this was all about. It made me happy.
That's really neat. This is such a fun market. We've got tons of vendors, tons of music, tons of food.
Yeah.
And when are you going to do this next year?
I am. We're going to do it next year. We just don't know when. I got to get with the other girls that have the stores. Our goal is to just keep growing, and fill this field with vintage and bring people downtown to Molalla to find out that Molalla is an amazing place. It's got amazing stores, amazing people, and it's an amazing small town.
Thank you so much, Liz.
Oh my gosh,
it's been so nice getting to know you and chat with you a little bit about this. Hopefully we'll catch you next year.
Yay, I love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed some of that good old hometown Molalla fun. That's about all the time we have for today. Again, I'm your host, Kelsey Leinbach, and why don't we take a look at our sponsors that make all of this happen.